The new Scottish Labour Party leader delivered a searing rebuke of Nicola Sturgeon's tenure as Scottish First Minister, as Anna Sarwar claimed the SNP were so blinded by their independence obsession they can't bring our country back together. Anna Sarwar, who was voted the new Scottish Labour leader yesterday, has wasted little time in ripping into the SNP's record in power. Speaking to Sophie Ridge on Sky News, Mr. Sarwar called out Nicola Sturgeon and the SNP for being blinded by their independence obsession. This comes a new survey found that the majority of people in Scotland no longer want to break away from the rest of the United Kingdom. He said, "I think the SNP are so blinded by their one priority that they can't be the ones that truly bring our country back together and rebuild it after COVID. That is why we need a credible Scottish Labour Party. I don't think independence is the right answer for Scotland coming through this pandemic. I don't believe going into a referendum campaign out of this pandemic is what people want. Our focus should be on saving lives and livelihood," Mr. Sarwar continued. "The idea that we come through the pandemic and straight into a divisive referendum campaign, I just don't think it's the right thing to do. Instead, I think it's right that we focus on rebuilding our country. I actually don't think even Nicola Sturgeon would be advocating a referendum right now. But I think she's more focused on healing the wounds in her political party than she is about healing the wounds in the country." He also called out Nicola Sturgeon to resign if she is found to have breached ministerial code on a point of principle and respect for her office. Mr. Sarwar said, "If there is a minister, forget who the minister is or what political party they are from. If a minister is found to have breached the ministerial code, I think people would expect that minister to resign." That's what Nicola Sturgeon would say if it was a Labour politician, a Conservative politician or a Liberal Democrat politician. He continued, "Let's take the party politics out of it, it's a point of principle. Yes, I think Nicola Sturgeon herself would say that if an opposition politician was in government and they'd breached the ministerial code, they would be expected to resign. Let's take the party politics and the personalities out of it, it's a point of principle and respecting the office of First Minister."